What's up everyone? Welcome to Crypto Maximalist. Before we begin, make sure to hit the like and subscribe and then hit the real subscribe button, which is the bell icon. We're posting 4 videos every day, so make sure to check back every single day. We've just hit 20k subscribers, so thank you all so much. Let's get to 30k and get a deal in the description if you haven't already. Plenty of free crypto and goodies down there. This is not financial advice. Welcome to Crypto Maximalist. Let's begin. What's up guys, so just before we begin, make sure to hit the subscribe and the bell icon. People aren't seeing our content and this is probably because you haven't hit the bell icon. Thank you again for all your support. The algorithm is slamming a lot of content creators right now, so we really appreciate all your support. And we're so proud of the amazing community that we built, so make sure to jump into the Telegram and the free Discord. So we're just taking a look at Strong here, and as we can see, obviously we had this big macro channel that we had drawn in previously. And it's looking like it's still being actually respected quite nicely, which is good to see. You can see here, obviously, at Strong's inception here, I mean, this isn't exactly its inception. Obviously, it's been around a little bit longer than this, we believe. But you can see here on the chart here, we have been respecting this channel pretty much the entire way up for the most part. You can see, obviously, we come up and test the top, test the bottom, kind of form the channel here. And then once we had this high here, it was pretty clear that this was going to be a local high. We basically drew in this resistance and then drew in a parallel support at the bottom, which we thought would be an interesting, kind of assessment about what was going on. And you can see quite clearly here that what's actually happened is we came down and we actually found support on that on the bottom of the channel that we actually drew in, quite speculatively, we might add. Basically as a parallel to the top resistance, we drew in this parallel support at the bottom based off of this support here that we did find. Basically parallel to this line up here based off of this, and you can see here we've actually come down into this area of support that we did talk about here, and we found a bottom pretty nicely, didn't we? You can see here basically what happened was, as we were talking about before, we're in this big descending channel, but once you get the breakout, the back test, we come down. But not only did we back test that breakout, previous resistance to support, we get the final rollover where you start to see that curved bottom like this, which is really good to see, obviously. And basically what happened was we came down, we double bottom back tested that previous trend line. We come and we test it again, we start to move, we come back down, and we are starting to see a flip of our EMAs here. So you can see we're starting to do something like this, where we're starting to bottom out and then come back up into the channel, which would obviously be really good to see. Right now, Strong, it's difficult to know really what could happen with Strong, because it's not typically like your normal crypto with the fact that it's a passive income crypto. Obviously with the tokens being given out as rewards, as more people come online with nodes, you would expect the sell pressure to increase, and we may not necessarily see it continuing upwards in the channel like this forever, as we go through cycles in the crypto market. So it's difficult to kind of know what can actually happen. Obviously you would expect as more nodes come online, as we said, eventually the sell pressure will become too great compared to the buy pressure. But we do have a lot of catalysts coming which could see ourselves, at least in the short term, continue to the upside in our opinion. We've obviously got phantom nodes, which are probably coming pretty damn soon from what we can tell. We've already got Polygon nodes, obviously fractionalized nodes as well will increase the demand for the token quite significantly as well, being as how people won't need 10 tokens to make a node. They'll only need, potentially 1 or even less than that, depending on how much they fractionalize them. So it's pretty clear that, there's a lot of catalysts coming up for Strong that could see the price continue to the upside at the very least. In an ideal world, most people, obviously you want the price to go up, but even if the price stays the same as it is now, we'd probably expect a lot of people would be very happy with their passive income from their Strong nodes, considering the price is, at $630 right now, and you get every Strong node you get about 2.7 tokens a month. So you'd be essentially getting, about $1,500 a month from one node at the current price, which is obviously a really nice return. And being able to sustain that over a long period of time would obviously be the ideal scenario for a lot of node holders. So it's hard to say really what's going to happen with the price action in the long term. But, we'd say realistically, if we're just looking purely at the technicals, that we are expecting the price to continue to the upside, at least, for a good while here. You can see basically what was happening was before we had some bearish divergences. The price got really overextended. We had a big sell-off from, what was it, $1,200 all the way down to around $400. So basically, what is this? We're getting down like 60-70%. We've come down, we've bottomed out, and now we're looking basically to come back into the middle of the range, which would be up to around $1,000. So obviously $1,000 would be absolutely amazing to see for Strong. That would be a really, really incredible place for the price to settle at. Obviously, depending on what happens with the price, we may see another halving as well, which would decrease the rewards. But obviously, if the price comes up to $2,000 or $3,000, which, you know, is entirely possible, if we do continue to see success for Strong, obviously a halving of rewards would halve the sell pressure as well, which in theory you would think would increase the price as well. So it's, you know, it's difficult to know what's going to happen with Strong, but purely from a technical standpoint, you can see here we're still trading, you know, basically upwards in a channel, and until this breaks, we have to kind of respect the channel, don't we? So short-term price predictions then, obviously, if we roll back to the downside, we do think there's going to be a decent amount of support in that $500 to $550 area. And obviously heading to the upside, I mean, if we came back to the top of the channel, that's over $2,000, which would be absolutely ridiculous for Strong, wouldn't it? But we do think at least coming back towards the middle of the channel over the next few months, up to around that $1,000 mark would be really good to see. So I'd like to thank everyone so much for their support. If you've got any questions or suggestions, please leave them down below, and don't forget to subscribe and then hit the real subscribe button, which is the bell icon, to stay up to date with 4 videos we post every single day. Remember, if you want to support the channel more directly and get a ton of benefits and insight, as well as joining our growing community, consider the Patreon or YouTube membership down below. There are 3 tiers giving you access to our private Discord. Crypto Supporter is available if you just want to help us out a small amount. Crypto Maximalist is our main tier, which gives you access to detailed daily technical analysis and signals, weekly and monthly coin calls, and insights into our personal moves, while Maximalist Gold takes it a step further, giving you an insight into our personal portfolio tracker, super low cap gem research, and a 100x portfolio we're constructing and updating, and access to us personally as a resource to discuss your portfolio via Messenger. Make sure to check it out. You can also sign up to our free Telegram and public Discord via the description as well. All the links are in the description for affiliate links for discounts and free crypto, so go check them all out below. There's plenty of goodness on offer. Please like and subscribe. We are Crypto Maximalists.